All right, welcome back. We're looking at Hilda DC's channel right now. She's a beloved and dedicated moderator here in Superchat, but also is a very much loved and well-respected creator. So we're going to look at this channel just for a couple moments while we wait for a few more creators to come in. Thank you, Facing Reality and Cosmic Cultivators, for coming in. The Gaming Ham, it's good to see you here. Sam's Logs, Trains, and More will be added to the wheel as well. They are both moderators, or sorry, members, I meant to say. Sam's Logs, Trains, and More. The Gaming Ham. And Derek's Journey is in the house as well. Now, we lost the internet due to the, we lost the stream due to the internet again. It doesn't happen often these days, but it has happened, you know, in the past. So what happens is if the internet's given us a problem, we will restart one time. If we lose it again, then that'll be it for today. But we do have the live redirect set up. Kristen Welton has a premiere for us in another hour and a half, and so the live redirect will already automatically send everybody over there. But for now, we'll try to hold it together for another hour and a half. We got lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen. Thank you again, everybody who came back in, and thank you to those of you who are here just coming in now. Caliking916, good to see you here. Mrs. VSNC09 was the last channel that we looked at. Hopefully we got a good look. I never know exactly when we cut off unless I go back and have a quick look, but we're all good. God Soldiers, good to see you here. Yeah, I'm in Ontario, Canada, close to Niagara Falls. But when you think about that, I'm about an hour and a half away from Toronto, and I'm way out on the outskirts, literally like the last street that could almost be considered Niagara Falls. So we just don't have that good fiber optic 5G stuff that Toronto has. And, you know, being way out on the end, if anything goes wrong on the internet from our hub out to where we are, then, you know, obviously we get affected. So it's unfortunate, but we will hold it together as long as we can. We should be okay. I reset everything again, so we'll give it a try. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Come hither with Heather. Thank you for coming back in. Patricia Namawani. Oh, sorry. I'm mispronouncing that completely. Namiaweni. I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you. You could correct me if I'm wrong, if there's an easier way to let me know how to pronounce that for you. Patricia Namiaweni. I think it's Namiaweni. I think that's a little bit better. But please let me know. Books, Flaws, and stuff. Good to see you here. I got a few names on the wheel. Now, we put Facing Reality in there. It was going to be time to put that channel on the screen anyway, because she's already been here for most of the live stream. Australia's the worst, says Come Hither with Heather. Yeah, I'm sure, you know, some places have internet that are better than others. But, you know, people 5-10 years from now are going to look back at this and laugh. And say things like, what do you mean your internet cut off? I don't understand. What are you talking about? By the time we're on 7G or whatever they're going to call it. Anyway, right now we're looking at Hilda DC. And like I said, she is a very much loved and well-respected creator. She happens to be here as a moderator. But she does a certain kind of content on her channel that's quite unique, because she does a mukbang style challenge or product review in almost every live stream or video. Now, in her live stream, she'll often have other people come up and join her. She's willing to go on other people's StreamYard panels as well and share content that way. But this creator is extremely positive, motivating, and inspiring. Yeah, Cosmic Cultivators, our internet cut off. We started and it cut. We just are doing part 2 now. 10G, here we come, says Derek's Journey. Let's hope, right? Somewhere around the time iPhone 17 comes out. And Hilda DC has a lot of positive affirmations that you'll find flowing through her content, both from the creator herself in special effects she puts on screen, and with the robots that fly through the chat as well. So I hope you'll visit her. We saw her channel last night. She was live streaming. She usually does on Friday nights, but she posts just about every single day. Like I said, Happalistic Kitchen, good to see you here. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. When we restart like that, of course, we start over at 0, and they really do help, so I'll appreciate it from anybody. Even if you thought you already did give a thumbs up, I will appreciate a double check on that. And in the meantime, let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, see who's coming up next. And, you know, we got a long way to go. Kristen Welton has a premiere for us in about an hour and a half. And we'll look forward to going and seeing that as well. And it's a longer one today, so we'll have more opportunity to meet more friends and family members over there. Dika Family Kitchen, good to see you in the house. Four Corners Custom Products is here. Good to see you here. Facing Reality from the Wheel of Unknowing must have favored you today. Makeup Mom and Son. I saw that, actually. I saw you say that in the last stream. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but that's okay. Makeup Mom and Son is here as a moderator and a member. Gold member, actually. So we'll see her link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Makeup Mom and Son. And we'll look at both of her channels when we get her up soon enough. Nita VR Designs, good to see you here. And yes, the wheel, the odds are ever in your favor today, Facing Reality. Corinne's Life is here. She also is a moderator and a member. Black Phoenix, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. So right now we're looking at Facing Reality, and Corinne's Life just dropped a highlighted milestone message through the chat. Those are available to anybody who is a member on a channel that has them enabled. And what those are, obviously it looks like a super chat, but it's colored green for the members, and they get one of those for no extra cost every month, which is kind of cool because it lets you celebrate your membership every month and gives you an opportunity to have a highlighted message go through. So thank you, Corinne's Life. An added bonus is you'll notice that those affect the stream boss. And what I'm talking about is the video game life meter under my camera there. Every super chat and membership knocks a little bit of life off of the stream boss, and the person who eventually knocks it out and takes over gets some extra exposure, like Blue House Travels did yesterday, and they're still on there today. But those highlighted milestone messages count, and like I said, at no extra cost, which is kind of cool. So pardon me, Facing Reality is very, very close to the 1,000 subscriber milestone. This creator lets us know that they plan to bring us positive messages in a fun way in their content. But Facing Reality actually does that everywhere she goes, even when she's out supporting other creators. Here in Superchat, this is a creator who always engages conversation. She is not afraid to ask questions, not afraid to share lessons learned along the way. I appreciate it greatly because the more we can discuss here in the Superchat streams, the more we can use that information to make better decisions for our videos and channels, myself included. So Facing Reality has been a dear friend for a very long time. She comes to us all the way from Jamaica and will soon be monetized. So we're just hoping to push her a little bit farther along. If you haven't connected with her, I hope you will. Sean the Great Gamer, good to see you here. Charlene Heel, it's good to have you in the house as well. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see who is coming up next and what they've got going on their channel. Four Corners Custom Products is an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Now, this is a channel who also seems to be everywhere all the time. A Star Wars celebration, Sean the Great Gamer, anything's possible. Happalistic Kitchen still in the house, and the Weightlifting Geek, thank you for sending that highlighted milestone message through the chat. They have knocked a little bit more life off of our stream boss there, so thank you for that. The Weightlifting Geek also happens to be a member. I should have had them back on the wheel, but I didn't yet. And now they are, so we'll be looking at their 2 channels soon enough, as a matter of fact. Four Corners Custom Products brings us merchandise, everything from hats to t-shirts to vinyl stickers, just about anything that can be printed. So they give us a behind-the-scenes look at how the merchandise is made, but as well we can use this channel as a resource for merchandise when it's time to think about doing those types of things. It's a great way to monetize our businesses and channels as well. Love to travel with Wave. Good to see you here. And we have a brand new channel in the chat. Tay Weezy is here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody will be willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then that's really cool. Sean the Great Gamer ran into a real life R2-D2. I remember how excited I was once when I was a little bit younger. A lot a bit younger, but we actually had a R2-D2 right when a Star Wars movie had come out in a restaurant, and it was kind of dancing around in between the tables in the restaurant, and I was just like completely going crazy for that. But I know it can be fun. Lonnie Songs and Other Things is here as a member, so I got them on the wheel right away. Members always get added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat, but after a little while, when we get back down to 5 or 6 names, I'll start adding names from our chat list again. So Four Corners Custom Products, like I said, seems to be everywhere all the time. This is another creator who's out spreading generosity and engaging conversation in many different streams they support on all of my channels, so I hope you'll connect with them. And they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. They're almost at 2,800 subscribers. Professional Paranormal Research, thank you so much. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if you're just letting the stream run or if you're coming by to say hello and give a thumbs up. I'll appreciate that as well. The Gaming Ham is coming up next. Now, in the meantime, if anybody is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. The Gaming Ham has 191 subscribers. This is an interesting name for a channel because this particular creator brings us a lot of video gameplay, but they are also an advocate for the ham radio community, amateur radio. So you will often hear them speaking ham radio while playing games, and they post frequently, just about every single day, as a matter of fact, many times per week. Deaconess UC, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Tay Weezy's already off to the races, meeting new friends and family members, which is great. So let's take this latest video from the Gaming Ham. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list just so that I can stay caught up with this creator. It's easy to fall behind. The Gaming Ham, like I said, is posting a lot of videos frequently. Now, one of the things they mentioned is that they've got their second channel on their front page, the Metal Ham, here. So just as a suggestion, I would move that to the front, even though, you know, I see you've got other channels there. But I'm going to get to it here right now myself. Now, I don't usually like to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do with their channel. It's more of just a suggestion than anything else. But if people see the Gaming Ham and the Metal Ham, they might be inclined to catch you right away. So I already spun the wheel. Corinne's Life is coming up next. But I also see that Derek's Journey has got a second channel. They're letting us know with a super chat they're sending through. They actually just took over our stream boss position for that super chat, which is under my camera there. But I'm going to make Derek's Journey the next channel that we look at, and then we're going to look at their second channel, which is called You Never Know with Jeannie and Jaden. Jeannie and Jaden. Let me get that set up. Kicking It with Harold and Friends, thank you also for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, that channel will come up right after Derek's Journey. And thank you for the thought about the coffee. I actually had one not too long ago. So thank you for that. I will definitely get another. I'm having trouble copying and pasting here. Okay, kicking it with Harold and friends. There we go. And really new, but working on content. That's okay. Derek's Journey actually does a spectacular job with content and posting frequently, so I'm sure they'll populate that channel soon. The Metal Ham is a second channel from the Gaming Ham. They're talking about health and safety to get the channel started. I'm just going to take their latest video, put it in my catch-up list, and now it's time to look at Derek's Journey, and we'll see what they've got going on as well. Now, Derek's Journey is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. This is an interesting channel because more than anything else, they want to motivate us with fitness, but Derek's Journey actually gives us a great look at their home life and the family behind the channel in variety on this channel as well. Carpenter Self-Reliance, good to see you here. Yarn Barf, it's good to have you back in the house also. For anybody that's brand new to Tuber Chat, I hope you will have a look at our video description if you haven't already, just for the instructions for exactly how we connect. It's very important. We're always following the full procedure, and the best success here in Tuber Chat is found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators, supporting them first, knowing that after you let them know you've done that, they will do the same for you. So Derek's Journey's up here almost with 1,400 subscribers right now. They're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get there. I'm going to take another video, even though I got to the last one yesterday, and I'm going to put this into my catch-up list as well, just so I can be caught up with this. Bubblicious Strawberry Splash. Interesting. Is that Bubblicious Soda? Is that what that is? Because I'm in Canada and we don't have a lot of the things that are available in the United States. Now, Derek's Journey, here's their brand new channel. So let's see what they got going on here. They've already put a lot of featured channels up, which is really cool, family. And then they've already got a handful of videos, which is very cool as well. And some shorts also. So this is awesome. Now, I'm going to take, actually, one of your videos. I'm going to take the 12-minute one, right? You know, I always take a long video for this. I'm going to take that video and put it into my watch later list. That will allow me to, after the live stream today, go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this 50 Navy SEAL burpees video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, of course, as I do for all creators, and that should make the connection stick there. And I am sure that Derek's Journey will be subscribed to Tuber Chat with that channel, as well as they have been for a very long time with their main channel. And like I said, this is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and we get a great chance to look at the family behind both of these channels, obviously. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Again, Derek's Journey's done that countless times, but Kicking It with Harold and friends came in right after and did the same thing. So we've got that channel up here right now. Super chatters are always put on the screen right away in order, and then members are always added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat, and then put up right after. Now, Corinne's Life, I meant to put up, and I skipped it because I did spin the wheel, so that'll be the next channel that we look at. Charlene Heel is asking, and I'll leave that question for everybody in the chat, has anyone had success with gaining new family members through shorts? I'll let everybody answer, but I can let you know that I have heard from many creators that they do have shorts can be great for bringing in extra subscribers. The question of it only comes down to whether your shorts are accenting the other content on your channel so that those subscribers will be most effective, if that makes sense. So, Kicking It with Harold and Friends is up here right now. I can see I'm behind with them as well, so I'm just going to take another video here. I'm laughing at it already. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall any farther behind. But I see that they're dropping some shorts as well and getting a bit of activity on these. So hopefully that continues. Now, Kicking It with Harold and Friends is pure variety, but they are also bringing us live streams. So we've got all three types of content here, and then they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And they're well over 1,300 subscribers right now. So I'm hoping we can push them along the road towards the 1,400 that they're soon going to be thinking about. And let us think about our next channel. I had already spun the wheel, so Corinne's Life is coming up. But thank you again, Kicking It with Harold and Friends, for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. Corinne's Life is another creator who is a dear friend of mine, happens to be here as a moderator and a member. And like I always say about our moderators, for those of you who've heard the speech before, now if you're brand new, you wouldn't have heard it. But every moderator here is a dear friend of mine and has been for a very long time. There's a very long-winded speech that goes behind my friendship with each of our moderators, not to mention the fact that they're all dear friends to each other. They all allow everybody to connect and meet more friends and family members during their premieres and live streams. So I hope everybody here will connect with all of our moderators if you haven't already. When we're looking at Corinne's Life, like I said, she's been a dear friend for a long time. She's a very much loved and well-respected creator. She posts frequently. I was interested to see this. I saw the thumbnail come through, but I haven't seen the video yet. News Lay's flavor mashups. One of these was ketchup and cheese, right? I saw. These are interesting to me because, like I was saying earlier, in Canada, we don't get all of the same products and flavors of those products from the United States, right? We only get the ones that are the most successful, as you would imagine. So we don't get to see a lot of the different stuff. And it's interesting when this stuff starts to come through over here. Rusty's Rambles, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Yes, to all of our American friends who are celebrating Memorial Day weekend. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend as well. And then if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream right now, I hope you will. Thank you, Carpenter Self-Reliance. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Corinne's Life has almost 1,900 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. She's actually growing somewhat rapidly lately, particularly because of the work she's doing with shorts. So she's putting a lot of time and effort into figuring out the right formula for herself, but has been experiencing some great success with these lately. Now, Corinne's Life has a channel that encompasses everything that is Corinne's Life. We find vlogs here, we find product reviews, a lot of random live streams, and the shorts that I talk about are pure variety as well. Now, sometimes she does random live streams where she has other creators come up with her. Sometimes they're themed, but she's also willing to hop in on other people's StreamYard panels and share content that way as well. One of the most interesting things that we find when we get here is that Corinne's Life happens to be a small business owner running a company called Lighthouse and Anchor Designs. You might have already heard of it because they do merchandise as well. Where anything from t-shirts to hats to these tumblers that we see to vinyl stickers and basically anything that can be printed. And it's great, again, that we have a channel like this that we can use to gain knowledge about how that stuff is created, and then as well to use as a resource when it's time to think about monetizing in that way, because merchandise can be a great way to monetize both businesses and YouTube channels. Woman Outdoors is in the house. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away. And now it's time for me to spin. So we'll get another channel up here and see what is happening with Makeup Mom and Son and her two channels, essentially. I'll describe what I'm talking about in a quick second. If anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now, but because of the engagement signals that are sent into the algorithm from that, you can imagine that this stream has the chance then to get pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days, and maybe even weeks ahead. So right now, we're looking at Makeup Mom and Son's main channel. They also have a second channel for their son, so we'll look at that in a moment also. But when we see Makeup Mom and Son, we do see a lot of makeup videos, but there's a lot of variety here, a lot of product reviews and unboxings lately. I could see how fast I'm falling behind with you. Makeup Mom and Son is posting frequently. I'm just going to take a, does that say Nestle Fruit Loops? Oh, Fruit Loops cereal flavored milk. You know, I can't help. A lot of times when you see like these different products, you cringe. You see me cringe there, like thinking about that. But I am fully the person who eat Fruit Loop cereals many times in my life and pick up the bowl and drink the milk at the end of it. So I don't know why it seems so weird. Let's take another video there. We're going to take these Beyond Meat jerky taste tests. I think that the Stock Explorer did that as well. So I'm curious to see what you've done there. She just put that video out a couple of hours ago. But Makeup Mom and Son's doing a lot of variety. She also does a lot of subscription boxes, like we've seen BoxyCharm and things like FabFitFun and things like that. But she's very considerate about the idea of mixing up the content for her audience so that people are seeing different things in her content all the time. The Bud Files, not sure if I welcomed you back in, but thank you for coming back in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Do you do one short a day or more than one? And did you post... Oh, she's asking Makeup Mom and Son about shorts. So, as well... Makeup Mom and Son has more variety, a lot of live streaming, but one of the things that she's been doing most notably lately is an interview series where she is introducing us to more YouTube creators, some that you recognize here from the Superchat family, and many that you'll be introduced to for the first time. But like all of our moderators, she will allow everybody to connect with more friends and family members during her live streams or premieres. So I hope you will connect with Makeup Mom and Son. She's been a dear friend for a very long time. Well over 1,200 subscribers now, and hopefully we'll get her moving towards 1,300. You can see she's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including Super Chats and memberships there. And then all three types of content, yes, like we were talking about. Now I'm going to show you Caden Plays It. This is the channel belonging to the son of Makeup Mom and Son. And we're seeing this young creator start to grow their channel. They put out a few videos recently. I'm hoping they'll continue that. They've got a short video happening there. Caden Plays It has 30 subscribers right now. We know that the race to the first 100 is more challenging than ever, but as long as everybody's doing as much as we can for each other, we see channels growing, we see channels hitting milestones, passing that first 100, on to the first 1,000 and beyond all the time. So I'm hoping we can encourage this young creator and get them a couple more subscribers today, and hopefully we'll see some new material from them also. Southern Sandy Crafts, good to see you here, pardon me. Travel Walks TV, thank you for coming in. I'm always good, thank you for asking. Hopefully you are as well. It's good to see you here in the chat. The Weightlifting Geek is coming up right now. This is another creator who's got two different channels. We'll look at both of those. Now the Weightlifting Geek has an interesting glitch going on because they happen to be a member here, but when they're on, I believe it's when they're on a phone, their name does not come up green, and when they're on a computer it does. Kind of weird. But that's okay. We see, little glitches with YouTube and all kinds of stuff all the time. Now, the Weightlifting Geek has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter ever since finding Superchat, like kind of right out of the gate, actually. But when we see this channel, it's nice that they've got some featured channels up here, including Superchat. I appreciate that. They've got shorts as well as videos and live streams. Now, this creator wants to motivate us with fitness more than anything else, but they also have a lot of other inspiring and motivating content on their channel. Particularly, you see a lot of these videos that are made on the, off the cuff, if you want to put it that way, which is really cool. So I hope everybody will join them. There's a lot of variety on that channel mixed in with the fitness videos. There's Emotion our talented singer and songwriter friend, who is both a moderator and a gold member. I'm just going to put their name on the wheel here as Emotion New Soul. I'm going to type that in the chat for everybody once here too. Emotion is an unbelievably popular word and name for a channel, so we got to go a little bit farther to find them in the search results. And I find that putting Emotion New Soul brings their video up right away. Mortgage with Me, good to see you in the house. They want to help us save money and budget, which is great to know as well. Demps Designs, good to see you here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house, and everybody will be willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. When we look at the Weightlifting Geek, we also see on the front page the Relax Joe ASMR. We know that ASMR is a huge category on YouTube, so we're looking forward to seeing what this creator is going to bring us in the middle of some pleasing visuals and audio. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. It's almost time for me to add some more names to the wheel from our chat list, so we'll do that soon. Lonnie Songs and Other Things is coming up next. Oh, and then from the Information Man Show, thank you very much, Informedia. Yes, thank you for that. They do a great job of helping us with our videos and our channels. Here in Superchat, we give a little bit of bite-sized information, or we talk about subjects here and there in a much faster way. Like I said, bite-sized information in between putting channels on the screen here. But our focus is finding loyal and dedicated supporters who will be with you over the long term, not just the coming days, but hopefully weeks, months, and maybe even eventually years. And you'll hear that in the stories that I tell about some of these creators and their channels. Geeky Girls Journal is here. Good to see you in the house. Pardon me again just for a second. I'll be right back, and we'll talk about Lonnie Songs and Other Things. All right, let's see what else I might be missing in the chat. I think we're just about caught up. I don't mean to miss anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Black Phoenix is still in the house, and Lonnie Songs and Other Things has 544 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. It's great to see their community tab out, though. Knowledge and Relationships, thank you for another super chat. I really do appreciate that, and for that reason, we're going to put that channel up on the screen next before I spin the wheel again. Now, Lonnie Songs and Other Things is bringing us videos as well as shorts and live streams, but it's almost primarily live streams on this channel, and they stream just about every single day. Sometimes they're singing, sometimes they're just talking, but it's a good time when we hang out with Lonnie Songs and Other Things, and they've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter ever since finding Superchat just a couple of months ago, actually. So I'm going to take their, I got to take one of these streams. I'm going to take not the latest one, but the one before it, 2.5 hours, just because it's quite long. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list, and what that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll run my catch-up list within the next 24 hours, and then you'll get a little bit of watch time from that, so I try to stay up with creators in that way. Knowledge and Relationships is coming up next. Let's see what they've got going on their channel. In the meantime, if anybody here is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Rock Chick Beauty just dropped a super chat on us. Thank you for that. We're going to put that channel up next. And Six Bows is back. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I'm just hoping I'm not missing anything in the chat. If anybody mentioned something that you mean for me to see and I miss it, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. So knowledge and relationships is up on the screen for the first time right now. And I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your videos. I'm just going to see what you've got here. A lot of streams. I usually look for something around 10 minutes, so I'm going to take this 9-minute video here, and I'm going to add this into my watch later list. And what that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Next up is Rock Chick Beauty, and she just dropped a super chat on us, so for that reason we're looking at that channel on the screen right away. We'll get back to spinning the wheel afterwards. Rock Chick Beauty's been a dear friend to Superchat for a very long time. Now, just over a year ago, she actually reset and restarted her channel. But with that experience, we see her growing rapidly, and you'll notice that Rock Chick Beauty is putting a lot of focus on presentation on her channel. Most often, you'll notice that the thumbnails have a lot of work put into them, but as well, you'll see that the banner and the avatar get changed on this channel frequently, sometimes for special occasions and things like that. But Rock Chick Beauty is constantly looking at presentation on her channel. So there's all 3 types of content here, including shorts, videos, and streams. A lot of product reviews and unboxings, especially sponsored videos that have started on this channel. And this is also a creator who is generous in the way that they are willing to hop in on other StreamYard panels and share content with other creators as well. Collaborating is a great way to grow your audience, even on the channels that you're most commonly found with. You will find yourself gaining more friends and family members that way. Reverse Goat, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then, yeah, knowledge and relationships. Thank you for that. I see that you're saying you have a playlist for short clips as well. So for me, here in Superchat, we're always making sure that we're watching full videos from beginning to end that are at least 3 minutes long. Better if it's 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 minutes. You're free to do much more than I suggest. I only talk about the minimums here that we know work. You see me put channels on the screen. They're always subscribed because I always follow the same procedure even when we're not live streaming. But when I'm connecting to brand new creators here in Superchat, I typically like to look for a bit of a longer video. So let's say 10 minutes, sometimes even longer. Some creators don't have videos that long, so I find what I can. But I just do that just to give a couple minutes of watch time. And it's almost like setting an example as well, so everybody kind of gets the idea that it's okay to watch longer videos than 3 minutes, even though I'm saying it so often here. Bryce Young, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Herman the Great is here. Just getting them onto our wheel. Our internet cut off earlier, so we lost our stream and we restarted. So if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, or this one here, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other a thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Bryce Young is actually here for the first time too, so thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. It's time for me to get some more names onto the wheel. I'm going to do that from our chat list in a moment. Mr. Bones is in the house. Good to see you here. And Jennifer Chris, thank you for coming back in. And then Cosmic Cultivators, thank you for the extra thumbs up. They give a thumbs up on every stream. Thank you for that. Especially because we got the extra one today. And Sam Slog's Trains and More is up next. He actually happens to be a moderator and a member here. So I'm going to see what I can do about adding names to our Wheel of Doom from our chat list right away. And that's just a fun name that we have for our wheel. It's open to everybody. And we will get as many channels on the screen as we can in the next hour and a half or so. Or sorry, hour. The next hour or so. We've already been on for a little while again. Herman the Great shut the internet down earlier. Yes, maybe. Come Hither with Heather is going to come up on our wheel. And I'll add a couple more names. Garden to Table with Heather Lynn will come up. And I'll get some more names as we need them. I usually do it when we get down to about 5 or 6. Table with Heather Lynn and Charlene Heel will come up on our Wheel of Doom. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So Reverse Goat, yeah, here in Tuber Chat, it works a little bit different than a lot of other live streams. So posting our channel names in the chat and things like that really don't help here, because everybody here is focused on generosity, and Tuber Chat works best for creators that are interested in supporting others, knowing that that support will come back, basically giving much more than we expect to receive. So you got to keep in mind as well, when you're in different growth streams like this, everybody's kind of watching what everybody else is saying. And most of our creators that are with us a lot of the time, or have been with Tuber Chat for a long time before, will not go to a brand new channel that they see in the chat for a couple of days or maybe even weeks, with good reason, because they want to see how you interact with other creators before they will connect with you. MLW Fishing Man, good to see you in the house. But if you want to take a moment again for anybody that's brand new and just read over our video description, it talks exactly about the procedure and how we connect here in Tuber Chat so that you can maximize your time and meet a few friends and family members. Pardon me, Sam's Logs Trains and More is up right now. And like I said, this creator is a moderator and a member. He's been a dear friend for a very long time. On his channel, he brings us variety. And there are a lot of train videos here. Sometimes he's indoors, sometimes he's outdoors. It could be in a station, could be on a train, it could be just taking a look around. There are also lots of vlogs on this channel. And in between that content is more variety, sometimes with product reviews or unboxings, and a lot of live streams. Some of those are random. Some of those are themed. There could be Q&As, there's game nights, and Sam will always allow and encourage everybody to connect the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat, so you'll likely meet more friends and family members when you're over there. He's got over 1,500 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 1,600 he's going to be thinking about. And we see that this creator also has a lot of featured channels on their front page. Sam is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. He also is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support him, including super chats and memberships. And then thank you, Day One Adventures. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if you're just letting the stream run or coming by to give a thumbs up and a hello. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is back in the house. Good to see you here. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to try to start moving a little bit faster because we do have just under an hour to go. I'm going to get as many channels on the screen as we can. And then Kristen Welton is got a premiere for us to watch. It's a special one for her. And we're going to see that in about an hour from now. I think it's about 20 minutes long. But she's going to allow and encourage everybody to continue meeting friends and family members there And then she's going to send us over into another live stream where we can continue meeting. So we've got lots and lots of opportunity to get lots of friends and family members today. Cosmic Cultivators is still hanging out or lurking and editing. Yes, thank you. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. And then as well, Charlene Heel is here. And this girl is a powerhouse of energy and positivity. She spreads that positivity and motivation everywhere they are. Forgive me, Reverse Goat, I hope that's not what I think it is, because we don't talk like that here. But if I'm mistaken, then forgive me, that's okay. But we'll give you a chance if Tuber Chat is something that you want to do, if you're interested in supporting other creators and getting yourself some support back, that's great. But messages like that I have to take out. Our moderators and myself have to abide by YouTube's terms and guidelines. So hopefully that's not what I think it is. I'm going to take that message out for now anyway. And then, hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. BK54 is here. They happen to be a member. So we'll put them on the wheel right away. And then Charlene Heel, forgive me. So like I said, this girl is a powerhouse of energy and positivity. She brings motivation with her and energy everywhere that she goes. Here in Tuber Chat, she engages conversation and keeps the excitement rolling through the chat. But she does that also everywhere that I see her. She's another creator who seems to be everywhere all the time. She supports on all of my channels. And the reason I mention that so often is just so that you can understand what kind of support you're going to get back from a creator like this after you connect with them. They have 824 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 900 that they're thinking about. And on her channel, she promises to bring us natural healing, coaching, and transformation. But she has a second channel as well, and I'm going to pull that up here. Now, here she brings us videos, shorts, and live streams. And she's getting very close to 900. Like I said, I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. But she's got a second channel. Conscious Services. Services and Opportunities. Oh, Conscious Business Services and Opportunities. And then Reverse Goat, I'm always good. Hopefully you are as well. And then Conscious Business Services and Opportunities, like I said, is the second channel from the same creator, Charlene Heel, where she promises to bring us the same motivation, energy, and positivity with the added bonus of opportunities to build wealth. So I hope everybody will connect with her on both channels. This one here has 167 subscribers. We'd love to push this channel a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Woman Outdoors. Thank you, Reverse Goat. Now you have to go look at that channel. I wonder if Reverse Goat is somebody that I've known before. A channel we might be familiar with. Maybe not. And that's okay. And hopefully they're having a good time. So, Woman Outdoors has 628 subscribers. Now, this is a creator who is so supportive of others that I have actually mistakenly grouped them in with the homesteading community of channels because I see them out supporting so many other creators so often. Now, Woman Outdoors actually brings us a lot of outdoor footage, adventures, and camping, but Woman Outdoors also has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter here inside TuberChat ever since finding us. So I hope everybody will connect with them. Again, this is another creator bringing us all three types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams. With 628 subscribers right now, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. They're here with us frequently, almost every day, as a matter of fact. As well, if anybody has the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into TuberChat right now, but it could, because of the signal sent to the algorithm, see this stream pushed out a little bit farther both today and in the coming days, and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay. So we'll spin the wheel, we'll get another channel up on the screen, and like I said, I'm going to try to move a little bit faster. Derek's Journey we saw earlier because they actually dropped a super chat on us. We always put super chats on the screen right away. Charlie Grace, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And we were introduced to Derek's Journey's second channel today. Herman the Great is coming up. Let's see what they've got going on. Herman the Great recently reset and restarted their content on their channel, so I'm hoping everybody will connect with them if we haven't already. It helps if I pronounce or if I spell it properly. Here's Herman the Great. Almost 1,600 subscribers already, actually. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've already got featured channels happening. Now, when you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. And that's where the solid and strong foundation for our channels really comes from. So Herman the Great is bringing us pure variety, but I hope everybody will support them, and we'd like to move them a little bit closer, maybe get them very, very close to that 1,600 subscribers. TCG fam, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I've got Lele Scratcher Lottery on our wheel now. They happen to be a member. So we always put the members on the wheel right away. So I'm just going to spin and we'll get another channel ready to go. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Come Hither with Heather comes to us from Australia as well with 557 subscribers right now. This is a creator who happens to be another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They're here with us frequently. I actually joined them on panel for a very special live stream that they did a couple of weeks ago where they were advocating for watch hours for Scratch and PPA, who has long passed his 1,000 subscribers now. John Paul, good to see you in the house. Thank you very much. That's okay. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I appreciate all support of all types, you know, and everything you've done already. But thank you for that. John Paul is actually an 8-year veteran of YouTube, and they're here with us frequently, just about every day. I hope everybody will connect with them. But they happen to be a member, so I'm going to put them on the wheel right away. And Come Hither with Heather does a lot of paranormal investigations and explorations of abandoned locations more than anything else. I don't want to fall behind with them. I'm just going to set my reminder for their premiere. That's coming up in a few days, but I'm going to take your latest live stream replay and I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up and make sure I don't fall behind. So as well, whenever I show this channel on the screen, Come Hither with Heather, I show their partner Werner's Adventures. Both of these creators together are generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. They have similar content on their channels, just in that Werner's Adventures does explorations of abandoned locations as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that also. They fall into a very popular category and genre of videos in that way. Even I have been out on a few paranormal investigations, actually, with another couple of creators from the Tuber Chat family. So 476 subscribers for Werner's Adventures. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that will see their community tab pop up on their channel as well. John Paul, look at that luck. You're coming up right away. As soon as they walked in the door, I put them on the wheel, and the wheel chose them. It's time for me to get some more names on the wheel, so I'll do that from our chat list in a second here. The chat list and the way that I add names onto the wheel is based on how active you are in the chat, how much you're interacting with other creators, more so than how long you're here, but it's really a combination of both. Now, John Paul, like I said, is an 8-year veteran of YouTube, and they do a lot of variety on their channel. One of the things they've been doing a little bit lately was some tech reviews, a lot of live streaming, but I'm just going to take another video from you here, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall behind, even though I've seen the latest one. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there, but as well we see shorts, videos, and live streams, so all three types of content from this creator. Now you can see what I can do about adding names onto our wheel from our chat list here again. Garden of Table with Heather Lynn is already there. Mrs. VSNC09 we saw before the stream ended, but that's actually a member, so she was already up. Black Phoenix is coming up. Let's see what Black Phoenix has got going on their channel. I'm just looking through to make sure I'm adding channels in order and haven't missed any. Not sure if Nikki the Official is back with us again. Our stream cut off earlier. I think the Bud Files is here. We had internet trouble, so whenever that happens, we restart once, but it sends our list into a frenzy here. I might have to do this manually. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will, especially because we started back at 0 as soon as we had to restart the stream. But they really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Now, BK54 is also a creator who brings us all three types of content with shorts as well as live streams and videos. I'm going to take the latest video actually, and I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up and make sure that I don't fall behind. We've got a premiere coming up in another 40 minutes from now, which is quite a while, so we've got a long way to go. And in that premiere from Kristen Welton, we're going to be able to continue meeting more friends and family members the same way that we do here. As well, she's going to send us into another live stream where we can continue connecting. Reverse Goat, here our moderators will always take out any messages that are self-promoting. The wheel is run by a robot that I have here called Botissimo, and it keeps track of how active everybody is in the chat, much more importantly than how long everybody is here. But I will get to as many channels as I can within the next 40 minutes. I put them up in a certain order, and if you have the time to spend, then I'm sure we'll get a chance to look at your channel. So BK54 has 261 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. It's almost time for me to add some names to our wheel from our chat list in a moment, actually. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see that I missed, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Emotion, did I not get you back onto the... Did we look at Emotion today? For some reason now, I feel like I can't remember whether we just looked at Emotion's channel like half an hour ago, or if it was yesterday. Reverse Goat is asking for everybody in the chat, how long did it take to get to 1K? That'll be different for all creators. Superchat, I think, had 600 or 800 subscribers before we started live streaming. And I think it only took a few months after that to get to 1K. But that was 2 years ago. And then now we see creators moving much, much, much faster than that. KYG Adventures, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody that you'd like to. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Yeah, Emotion, I couldn't, maybe that was yesterday. I don't know why this happens to me all the time, especially when we have creators that are here almost every day. I can't remember for the life of me if we just saw them because our stream cut off. So it's possible that it wasn't today. So forgive me for that, but Emotion's on the wheel. They're a gold member, so we will see their channel in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and their link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. And then, yeah, Six Bows is back, says they're only at 329 right now. They've been uploading consistently for over a year. It varies, absolutely. It varies for all different channels. What I find... oh, and then thank you, Emotion. So you're on the wheel now. It'll be up soon. The thing that I mentioned to creators here in Superchat more than anything else when it comes to how to grow and consistency and things like that, if you can put out one quality piece of content per week, one quality video, and it's not up to me or anybody else to decide what quality is for you, it's up to you, right? But if you can do that once a week, then that's enough to make your channel grow organically on its own. That really is enough. But the things we do here in Superchat speed that up, and instinctively over time you will get better at the different things that you do, and you will start to grow a little bit faster. Eventually it seems to be exponential. The other thing too is, yeah, Reverse Goat, I gotta ask you not to spam in the chat too. We gotta be very conscious about community guidelines here. And that'll be it. And then, so we're looking at Lele Scratcher Lottery right now, and this particular creator has 438 subscribers. Now, they come to us from the lottery ticket scratching genre of channels and category. What we find in this group of creators very often is a lot of extremely generous creators, and we're lucky because we've got a lot of lottery ticket scratching creators here in the Superchat family now. We see them supporting not just here, but you know, everywhere I go I run into a lot of these same creators supporting others outside of their own genre and category, which is great to see. Now, Lele Scratcher Lottery is bringing us videos and shorts, and then I wonder if live streaming might be something as an idea for the future. But they're here with us frequently, and they happen to be a member, so we had put them on the wheel right away. And then it's actually just about time for me to get some more channels onto our wheel from our chat list. So I'm going to look at what I can do about that right now. And Geeky Girls Journal has been with us for quite a while. We actually just missed them yesterday. I think they came in at the very end of the stream yesterday, if I was right, if I remember that correctly. And then Six Bows is back, is coming up on the wheel. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch will come up as well, and I will get some more names as we need them. We usually do that when we get around to about 5 or 6. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up and see what is happening. Lottery ticket scratching channels, in my opinion, lend themselves greatly to the idea of shorts, because the audience that's going to watch both types of content obviously, you know, this is an opportunity to marry in both technologies when we talk about shorts, videos, or live streams with the same type of content, which is great to see. Whereas somebody like myself, for instance, I have a variety channel outside of Superchat, and on that channel I've done a few shorts. I've done about 20 of them now, I think, but they're all random. You know, so I've done a short of ducks walking across the street. There's nothing wrong with that, but people who come to my channel to look for ducks walking across the street are not necessarily going to be back for any of the other content. So it's something to think about. But lottery ticket scratching channels have a great opportunity, and a lot of other creators can just simply consider, do you have the chance of getting the viewers that come in from shorts to watch your other content? If that's the case, then you can really pump your channel up with shorts. But we've got a few creators who've done many more than me here in the chat. A couple of our moderators are really doing a lot of work. Corinne's Life, along with Makeup Mom and Son and Hilda DC. Kristen Welton as well has had great success with shorts. Now, this is my love. She is here both as a moderator and a member. She's got a premiere coming up today that we're going to go and watch, this one right here. And we're going to see that in about a half an hour from now. I'll start dropping the link in about 15 minutes, but we've got our live redirect set as well. Now, Kristen is also fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. This creator is doing a lot to keep her presentation consistent on her channel. So you have to make the right decision for your own channel, whether you want to make a different type of thumbnail for every video, or if you want them to be similar or almost identical, if you want them to match the banner and the avatar. But she's done a great job with that. She's got a birthday live stream coming up next week, so we'll likely see her for that again on that day. Here's some of the shorts featuring Trouble Von Cuddlepuss. Those of you who've been with TuberChat for a while have seen Trouble come up on the screen a couple of times as well. Like I said, she's had some success with some of these shorts, and then as well, we find a lot of product reviews and unboxings, along with a bit of other variety, both in live streams, collaborations with other creators, and a lot of lifestyle videos as well. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Kristen Welton, of course, is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships. And she's just passed 1,400 subscribers. So I'm hoping we can get her moving on the road towards 1,500. Next up is going to be Garden to Table with Heather Lynn. And we'll see what this creator's got going on for us. Earlier today, at the beginning of the very first part of the first live stream, we saw a featured channel for today, and that was Craft and Share with Heather. And we feature a different channel again now every day on TuberChat, so that you have an opportunity to meet loyal and dedicated supporters even when we're not live streaming. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. So Garden to Table with Heather Lynn is up here right now. This is another creator who comes to us with a gardening channel, and I have grouped a lot of the outdoor channels together like I talked about earlier. We have a lot of channels bringing us outdoor adventures, camping, fishing, things like this, as well as official homesteading channels, and then a lot of gardening as well. And in climates like where I live in Ontario, Canada, now is planting season, so it's interesting. And my father's literally got what I feel like is maybe hundreds of plants now happening that he's been planting, and I think about doing a little bit myself, but I haven't yet. But we see a lot of creators doing a lot of gardening, planting, growing, a lot of different things. But Garden to Table with Heather Lynn is going to give us some to be learned about, as well as entertained by and inspired by. I'm just going to take another video from you, tomato planting prep, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up. I'm actually curious to see that, because I've heard, you know, everybody kind of is suggesting that tomatoes, if you haven't grown anything and you want to start, tomatoes might be a good start. So I might think about that. It's just a thought. I'm not saying I'm ever going to do anything about it. I don't know. Ogden Knight 801 Gaming, good to see you in the house. But I do enjoy following a lot of these gardening, homesteading, and outdoor channels because I find that a lot of them have a lot for us to learn as well as be learned by each other, if that makes sense. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster now. We've got just under a half an hour to go, and then we're going to go and see that premiere from Kristen Welton. Cosmic Cultivators, 25 different types of tomatoes. Interesting. Emotion New Soul is coming up right now. So the name of this channel is actually Emotion, and you see them in the chat as both a moderator and a member. They happen to be a gold member, so we see their channel in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. But when we look for this channel, because the name is so popular, I often suggest that we look for Emotion New Soul. The reason why I say that is because New Soul R&B music is what we're going to find when we get to their channel. I know they've got a brand new video coming up. I wonder if they're going to set that up for tomorrow. We're thinking about it, maybe. Emotion brings us their original works. Now, this is a talented singer and songwriter with an official artist channel. And New Soul R&B music is what we find when we get there, usually in the form of music videos, but often in the form of compilations, and those can be premieres or live streams. We've joined them many times. Now, this is an unbelievably generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. Emotion is always out supporting others. He supports all of my channels. He's been a dear friend for a very long time. On his channel, he also brings us a lot of shorts and then rounds the content out with a few reaction videos as well, which is really cool. Getting close to 2,800 subscribers. We're watching this channel grow rapidly. And Writing with Emotion New Soul is a second channel from this same creator where we get to see a behind-the-scenes look at how the music is made. So we get a look at the music and the man behind the music as well. And I really love that kind of thing. As well, he rounds the channel out with a few more reaction videos here and a lot of shorts, which is really cool also. So he's getting close to, well, he's over 700 subscribers right now, already on the move towards 800. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther here. And Emotion is out supporting creators with both of his channels, as a matter of fact. So you can look forward to that after you connect with him. Drunken Chef Barbecue, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is up on the screen in another second here. And we'll see what they've got going on today. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is a creator I'm still getting to know, but what I'm going to do is take another video. I did watch a canning video. I'm going to take this one here. Oh, maybe. Why doesn't it want to let me put these in a playlist again? I wonder if there's something up. Why can't I remember for the life of me why that happens? So it's interesting. When I click the three dots here, you'll notice that I don't have any option but to download the video. But when I click on the video, and I had to do this with a creator earlier today, I'm able to get, I'll give them the thumbs up right now though, I'm able to get to the save button and then I can add it into another playlist. I'm going to add it in my catch-up list, and that will help me get caught up after the live stream today. Now, the idea is that as I add more channels into my catch-up list or things like that, and I watch content over the coming weeks and maybe even months, I get to know the channel, especially when we have it on the screen all the time. And then eventually the creators behind the channel I hope to get to know, and then I could do a better job of promoting you every time you're here, and you hear that in the stories that I tell about other creators as we go on in these live streams. So Black Phoenix is coming up, another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They bring us a lot of video gameplay. They always have positive things to say in the chat to the entire Superchat family, and they're here with us frequently. Black Phoenix is another popular name for a channel, but in this case we can just use our filters. I can do that on a computer or on a phone, and if we let YouTube know that we're looking for a channel named Black Phoenix, my search results might look different than yours, but it shouldn't be too difficult to find, and if we match the avatar, we know we get to the right Black Phoenix. The more we search, find, and click on each other's names, the more we will rise up the search results, and YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for our channels. That's the number one reason why we don't do a lot of link drops here on Superchat. We do it on our music stream because that's a lot more laid back. But here, we're very focused on doing everything we can to help each other grow, right? So Black Phoenix is here with 240 subscribers, and I'm just going to take their latest video, Hungry Like the Wolf. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list, and that will help me get caught up with them. They've been posting frequently as well. Tasha G, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let me see what I could do about adding another couple of names onto our wheel. Cosmic Cultivators will come up. I'll get to as many channels as we can in the next 20 minutes or so. Infor Media Live is here. They actually sent over a new friend earlier today, so thank you for that. Let me get Ogden Knight 801 Gaming. And Six Bows is back, is already on the wheel. My copy and paste doesn't want to agree right now. And Grave Prower, good to see you in the house. Oh, Grave Prower, I think is right. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time with Superchat. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. It's funny that I say that actually as you're just saying it's been ages since you were here. So you might have been here before. Forgive me for not catching that because it might have been a little while. Cosmic Cultivators is coming up next. Cooking with Sharisa, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Hyundai Yang 1987 is in the house. Thank you. Okay, I see it was a name change. Okay, and am I pronouncing it right if I say Grave Prower? Is that right? Just let me know if I'm wrong about that, Grave Prower. But it's good to have you back, so thank you for coming in. Cosmic Cultivators is here. Now, this is a homesteading channel with an interesting name, and we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, and they were talking about the fact that they contemplated their name before starting the channel so that they would have an easier time coming up first, which is a great strategy. Everybody's got to make their own decisions for their own channels, but that will likely serve them well. Cosmic Cultivators has 1,150 subscribers right now, so halfway on the road to 1,200 already. Now, they are bringing us shorts, streams, and videos, so all three types of content, but I see they're posting frequently, so I'm just going to take another video from them, add it into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall behind. And then thank you, Infor Media Live, for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. Infor Media actually sent over a new friend today, and forgive me, I can't remember for the life of me who it was that came in. We lost a stream today just due to the internet. I had to restart, and I don't think that creator came back in, but they let us know they were here from you. I'd love to know Miles Tails Prower, but I don't. I'll assume it's Prower because you might be correcting me. So forgive me, and I will thank you for correcting me again if I'm wrong, but I'll say Prower if that's it. I don't happen to know that particular name. So Infor Media Live will be next. That's a creator that wants to help us with our channels and our videos. And thank you for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support and those kind words. Now, Cosmic Cultivators, like I said, brings us all three types of content. And I've added another video into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up. One of the things, like I keep saying about these homesteading channels and gardening and outdoor adventures and things like that, there's a lot to be learned from them, I think, right, for most people. I'm going to put up Infor Media Live right now, and I accidentally spun the wheel, but I got to clean up the wheel a little bit because we actually just saw Emotion. And it's time for me to get some more names on the wheel. These are great thumbnails. You know, this takes a lot of work, right? It's one thing to have a dynamic look and great lighting and things like that, but you know, the special effects that are used here and chopping out that graph from the YouTube analytics and popping it in the thumbnail as well is great work. So setting a great example on this channel. Now I'm going to show you something interesting because I caught them the other day on a live stream, and they're always helping everybody with their videos and live streams. They take questions and things like that in the chat. They're very knowledgeable. Now here they have 616 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. You can see from the thumbnails and the titles here that they want to help us with our YouTube journey. But as well, I'm going to show you who this is because you might recognize them as the Information Man Show. And they've been helping people with different types of things for a long time. 13,000 subscribers they have on this channel. So it's interesting that this creator started another channel specifically to help us with our YouTube journey. But I just wanted to show that to you because obviously there's credibility in numbers, and Inform Media Live comes to us from that same creator. So I hope everybody will connect with them. You can see for yourself this is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And thank you one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. Talk with Tori is in the house. Good to see you here. I'm going to spin the wheel, but it's time for me to get some more names from our chat list. So I'm going to see what I can do about that in a quick second. And Six Bows is back is coming up right now. We're going to see if this channel's been on the screen here before, because I'm kind of thinking maybe not. Yes, so this is the first time we're putting this channel on the screen here in Superchat. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. Most of your videos are shorter or longer, but I'm going to take this 13-minute video. I'm going to add this into my watch later list, and what that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then if there's anybody listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen yet, please say anything at all in the chat and I will try to get you on. We've got time for a few more channels, but it is time for me to start dropping the link for Kristen Welton's premiere. So I'm going to get that ready for us. I do have the live redirect set, but anybody can hop over there anytime that they would like because, of course, the live chat is already running because it's a premiere. Kristen's going to allow us to meet more friends and family members while we're there, and then as well she's going to send us over to another live stream after the premiere so we can continue meeting friends and family members on the music channel as well. And I'm going to get that link in a second. Right now we're looking at Tasha G. And this is a creator. They got shorts on their front page, but when we dig into their videos, we can see that they're also bringing us a lot more variety in videos here, as well as live stream. So all three types of content. Now I can see I'm behind with you. I'm just going to take, not the first two videos here, but the third one is just a couple minutes longer. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up with you, make sure I don't fall any farther behind. We can see that Tasha G has 304 subscribers right now, but we'd love to get them moving towards the 400 that they're going to be thinking about. Tasha G is here with us regularly, making frequent appearances here in Superchat. Geeky Girls Journal, you're on the wheel, but thank you for letting me know, yes, in case I didn't already put you on there. But we do have Geeky Girls Journal on the wheel. It just hasn't come up yet. And I'm just getting a link for us for Kristen Welton's premiere. I think she said it's about 20 minutes long, something like that. Longer than usual, but not too long. And I'm going to get the link and drop it in the chat for us. And I'll do that another couple of times, and I'll pin it so it's easy to find. We can all go over there together and raid. And I will leave this live stream running right up until the moment that that premiere begins, so that we can clean up our connections here. But like I said, you'll be able to connect with more friends and family members during her premiere, and then when we go over to the music channel afterwards. Okay, pardon me. I was just talking to Kristen about something here. The Bud Files is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. They're here with Tuber Chat frequently. I don't think we've looked at their channel in a while on the screen. They got 420 subscribers right now. Now, this is a creator I'm still getting to know, but I am going to take their latest video going to Buffalo. Actually, are you that close? Because we're in Niagara Falls on the Canadian side. I haven't done any crossing the border in a long time. But hopefully sooner than later. Oh yeah, Charlene Heel's kind of joking too. It's tough because I know that when we're on a phone, it's hard to see the names on the wheel because the text is so small. But the wheel is really just for me to be able to pick the channels that go on the screen. Just makes it a little bit fun. But I announce them anyway, so that's okay. So the Bud Files, and like I said, I'm still getting to know this particular channel. And they're bringing us shorts. They're bringing us videos. I'm just looking to see if they also do live streams. Yep, streams as well, which is great to see. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Now, the Bud Files is also out supporting others. I see them frequently. Like I said, they've been in Tuber Chat many times, but we haven't had the channel on the screen. And the way that channels are chosen to be on the wheel, first of all, is based on how active you are in the chat, much more than how long you're here. It's kind of a combination of both, but I have a robot that helps me out with that. And then the wheel is random. We never know how long it's going to take for anybody to come up once they get onto the wheel. If anybody in the house has not already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Ogden Knight 801 Gaming is actually a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. Now I can see I'm behind with you as well. I'm going to take not the test stream, but the video before that. And I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up. Obviously, another gaming channel. I'm always happy to see Grand Theft Auto footage, but with a title like that, Money Making Monday, you have to know that that's a great video to be sharing with all the Grand Theft Auto fans. I joke so much that Grand Theft Auto is the only game that matters. I do love video games. I don't make nearly enough time to play lately, but Grand Theft Auto from Rockstar is a company that I've given far too much money to, because my son and my nephew, growing up as well, I would buy every version of Grand Theft Auto 3 times for all of us, and I've bought it many more times than that, even, as a matter of fact. So they're doing just fine, as we all know. But Ogden Knight 801 Gaming mixes up the gameplay between different games. I'm always just excited to see some Grand Theft Auto. I'm hoping someday in our lifetime we're going to see Grand Theft Auto 6. But they did do some kind of an interview or something like that where they said that it's interesting that Grand Theft Auto 5 lends itself to the idea that they can keep adding content to the game. They really don't need to update the engine, so we might be waiting longer than I wish. Eerie Frog, I don't think we had your channel up on the screen today, did we? And forgive me for not being certain, because we did lose the first half of the stream to an internet connection. So Cosmic Cultivators... oh, we just looked at their channel. I didn't clean up my wheel. Let me spin the wheel again. We'll get another channel coming up. Yeah, 6 is going to be amazing. I actually thought there was a promo for Grand Theft Auto 6 last year, and I got it and I started sending it around to everybody, and then my son messaged me. He goes, "Hey, did you see the date on that? It's April 1st. I'm like, oh man, I thought it was going to be done in Miami again. It was just something funny that somebody had put out. Eerie Frog, 60 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the first 100. We know that the race to the first 100 is more challenging than ever with all the glitching and purging that goes on with YouTube. But as long as everybody's doing as much as we can for each other, everybody's fine. Everybody keeps growing, hitting different milestones of different types. And for somebody like Eerie Frog, it's not going to be long before we get them up to 65, eventually 70, and a little bit closer on their road towards the first 100. If anybody hasn't connected with them yet here today, I hope you will. Annabelle TV is here as a member, so I'm going to add them onto the wheel right away. We always add members onto the wheel as soon as they get here. And Eerie Frog, of course, is bringing us now a lot of videos among the shorts. They're starting to get some serious action on some of these, so I hope that continues as well. And then they're posting frequently. I'm just going to take your latest video, add that into my catch-up list, and that will help me to stay caught up with your channel. Eerie Frog TV is here with us almost every day in Tuber Chat and always spreads a lot of positivity through the chat, for which I'm grateful as well. I might have to get you to pardon me just for a second here, and then we're going to look at Grave Proer. And Grave Proer, I said, was coming up next. We'll get them on the screen and see what's happening. If there's anybody that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen yet, just please say anything at all in the chat if you're watching or listening, and I'll get your channel up quickly. Now, this is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, but somebody who just hasn't been here in a little while. Grave Proer has 1,380 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them towards the 1,400 that they're thinking about. I'm just going to head over to their videos. Now, I'm obviously far behind with them, but I'm just going to take one of their latest gameplay videos and add this into my catch-up list. That will help me start getting caught up with this channel again. But it's great to have you back after a little bit of delay. So thank you for coming back in. And I'm just digging through our chat list to see if there's anybody that I've missed. We still have a couple minutes. Kristen Welton has a premiere coming up. I'm going to get the link for that as well. And it is pinned, and the live redirect is set, but anybody can hop over there anytime you'd like, because the live chat is already running, of course, being a premiere. Day One Adventures, yes. It's funny, I forget who started that when I first started coming up with that thing to say. I always say anything at all in the chat, so they literally say anything at all. Kelly Family Adventures. And let's spin. We'll get another channel up here, and these might be the last 4 channels that we're going to look at. Day One Adventures. Let's see what they've got going on. They've actually been here for a while today. We'll see what they got going on their channel. 229 subscribers, first of all. Now, this is a creator I'm still getting to know. They've been with Tuber Chat for a while, but I can see I'm behind with your content. So I'm just going to take a Six Flags video here and add this. Actually, wait, let me look through your newest videos. I'm going to take something different. It is another Six Flag video, but I'm going to take your latest video and put that in my catch-up list. That will help me start getting caught up a little bit and see what you got going on. It's great that you've got theme park footage, because with the last couple of years that we've had, you know, a lot of people haven't been able to get out to a lot of these places. myself included. And we have special passes at a theme park that's close to us. It happens to be Canada's biggest theme park, but we did manage to get out there once so far this year and stream. But you know, a lot of people be searching for this content because they're either not able or haven't been able to get out as much as before. So that's Day One Adventures, and there's a lot more variety on that channel, but I'll leave it to you to find that when you get there. Let's get to Annabelle TV with 557 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. Annabelle TV has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter ever since hopping into the Tuber Chat family just a couple of months ago. And yes, Day One Adventures, my catch-up list was cleverly named by one of our friends, Ghostly Winds, who's a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, part of the Tuber Chat family, of course. And we've got a couple of things like the Wheel of Doom, which was named by another longtime friend of Tuber Chat, Mr. Naz. We keep those names just for fun. So Annabelle TV, yeah, very colorful looking banner. They just did a 500 subscriber celebration party, but they've long passed that milestone already, which is great to see. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. I'm just going to take another video though, and I'm going to add this and put it in my catch-up list, and that will just give another couple of minutes of watch time while I catch up with a little bit more content. We'll spin, we'll get another channel up here. We've got what looks like 2 left to go. Geeky Girls Journal will come up right now. Now, I'm going to leave this live stream running right up until the moment that Kristen Welton, right until her premiere has started, so that we can clean up our connections here. We always leave this live stream running for an extra 3 minutes. But then as well, Kristen's premiere is going to run. Everybody's free to meet more friends and family members while you're there. And then she's going to send us into the music stream from our music channel, and you'll be able to continue meeting more friends and family members there. Lots and lots and lots of opportunity for more subscribers today. Geeky Girls Journal is a special channel that is bringing motivation and inspiration along with encouragement, as they say here, to particularly it's geared towards young women, but I think anybody can draw some inspiration from a channel like this that's sending out such positive messages. So Geeky Girls Journal has been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, and I hope everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. They're getting very close to 400 subscribers. We'd love to get them officially on the road towards 500 so that we can see their community tab start getting close to coming up. Patricia, I'm going to get you onto the wheel right now. We're going to spin. These will be our last 2 channels for today. So forgive me if there's anybody that we didn't get to today. If anybody's willing to swap playlists in the chat for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Now, forgive me while I take my time trying to pronounce this channel properly. I believe it is Patricia Namia. I thought I had it. Patricia Namiawini. So I hope that's right, and I'd love to be corrected if it's wrong, just so I can promote you properly when you're here. But this is a creator I'm still getting to know. I'm just going to take another video from you, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, and as I get to know your content a little bit better, get to know the channel, the more times that you're here, eventually I do a better job of promoting you, of course, as you hear in the stories I tell about other creators. And then let's spin the wheel just for fun. We're going to get Kelly Family Adventures up on the screen and see what they've got going on their channel. I will appreciate if everybody gives us a thumbs up on the way out. Please don't forget to give Kristen Welton a thumbs up on the way into her premiere. We are going to not Forgiven Master of the Wheel of Doom. Yes, Charlene Heal always has the most clever things to say. And like I said, I'll leave this live stream running for a few extra minutes until Kristen Walton's premiere begins. I'll drop the link for it in another second. Mr. Bubbles just walked in. Forgive me, we're just finishing right this second. But thank you for hanging out. Mr. Bubbles has been a longtime friend of Tuberchat. Kelly Family Adventures is a channel I'm still getting to know. They've got 229 subscribers. I'm just going to take a vlog from you here, your latest video, add that into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up a little bit better. And again, thank you everybody for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment that everybody can spend here in Tuberchat. Again, please don't forget to give us that thumbs up on the way out. Give Kristen a thumbs up on the way in, and we will see you over there in her premiere. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.